Okay, last week we were discussing about basic HTML, and today we have to start the basic tags as well as we need to learn about the usage, how to use that. So here we are. We have already learned about this factor. We have already learned about HTML and also the basic structure of HTML. I hope you have written down this in your note. So how to create a document, how to create HTML document. This is how we are going to create a basic document in HTML. So the main element is called HTML, that is also called root element. Inside the root element, you can see the head element. So remember, there is only one head element and also a body element. So doc type is the declaration that indicates we are using HTML version 5. HTML version 5. HTML is the main tag. So all the tags are having closing tags except empty tags. All the tags are having closing tags except empty tags. So I'll explain what is empty tags next. So here HTML open tag, HTML closing tag. Head open tag, head closing tag, body open tag and body closing tag, title open tag, title closing tag. So inside this basic structure, we are going to display, inside the basic structure, we are going to display the main tags today. Okay, so please write down basic structure and basic tags. The heading is basic structure and basic tags. Under that, you can write down this part. We have already written that. And also, please write the basic tags listed here in your note. So the main heading is basic structure and basic tags. Under that, you can write down the basic tags which are listed here. These are text formatting tags. So first of all, you need to write down this. I'll explain after you have finished writing. So I think 5 minutes enough. You can start writing now. Draw this as well. It has only one body, one head, one body, right? One head and one body. Then so you can see the structure. Here all the tags we are going to write inside the body tag, right? All the text formatting tags we are going to write inside the body tag pair. Here we are going to write in this location. So I'll put an arrow to show that whatever the tags we are going to write here will be written down inside this section. Okay, please complete this, Puti. So please open the hosting account and also start coding in the hosting account, or you can use Notepad or any text editor for coding purpose, right? So let's include these tags and see what will happen when we include these tags. I'm going to use my local coding interface brackets. You can use Notepad, right? You can also use Notepad, or so better you can use better if you can use your hosting account code manager. To access that, I'll show what are the stages. First of all, you have to go to the hosting account we have created. That is 000webhost.com. And after that, please use sign in and select your email and sign into the proper account. You can sign in using Google. Select your correct Gmail account and sign into the proper Gmail, proper 000webhost account. Okay, still loading. Meanwhile, let me type the code in here. So in our code, the first thing that we need to include is doc type. That is optional, but better include that. This is optional, but it's advisable to include that to show the version. Then the HTML tag, then HTML tag closing, head tag and head tag closing, title tag and title tag closing. This is example 1. And under that example, I'm going to write down, so my basic code is there, the basic tags. Okay, I'll write down heading 1 and in text formatting tags. So let me save this and open abc.html in the desktop web www. In the desktop. Inside the web folder. Inside the www folder, this is abc.html. I'm opening the file and you can see text formatting tags. It's visible here. So meanwhile, I would like to open this again. So why is error? So let me try again. So you can also start coding with it. No need to number. Numbers are automatically coming in this brackets editor. So only thing that you need to write is this highlighted coding. Only write the highlighted coding. No need to write the numbering part. Numbers are not needed. So you can just use Notepad or use the hosting account that you have created. So here I'm going to log in using Google. Then I'll create my account, which I have created. And after that, you'll be able to see the website here. So let's manage the website. And after that, so let's wait. After that, you can go to the file manager down here. So when I go to the file manager and upload files, you can see the interface, which will allow you to edit these HTML files. We have done this last week. So let's open it and let's go to the public HTML. Inside that you have index.html. Let's edit this. And the same code that we wrote here can be copied and pasted. That is the simplest way of doing this. And save it. Right, then you can preview it. Just save and close. Then you can preview this using this view button. And here's the website that you get, text formatting tags. And this is the same in the local computer. This is in the hosted account. So I recommend you to do this in the hosted account, but if you don't have the hosting account, so better you can still do that using your Notepad and local account, then save as HTML file. I have saved abc.html. Here in the hosting account, I have saved the same index.html. Name doesn't matter, but better you include index.html in the server because that is the default file in the server. Default file name එක තමයි මේ. ඒකයි index කියලා දැම්මේ නැත්නම් වෙන නමක් දැම්මත් කමක් නැහැ. Okay, here's the coding and here's the preview. So let me add the tags. So what we learned up to now, I'm going to add. Let's copy and paste this. You have to write down, even though I copied and pasted, you have to write down them in your note, as well as you have already finished writing in the note. You can write the same in the website. Let's practice the same in the website. Oh. So remember to close the tags once open. So it's open H2 tags and close H2 tags. H3 tags is the heading type 3. Then H4 tag, you can type with me. H5 tag, heading type 5, and the smallest heading is H6. That is the smallest heading. There are 6 heading types, and big is bigger text. Let's close the big tag. Small is smaller text. Sup is superscript. Sub is subscript. Let me give an example, otherwise you won't be able to understand this easily. Let's say log, I want to write base 2, then I'm using subscript 2, and I want to write 2 to the power 8. Power 8, I just need to write the superscript 8. That is log 2 to the power 8. Del is deleted text. INS is inserted text. Code is code in text. TT is typewriter text. This code in text, typewriter text, both are monospace. Monospace කියන්නේ each letter will take same space. Here you can see INH. INH take more space, I take small. H take more space, but I take small space or less space than H. But here in the monospace text, monospace font, all the text, all the letters will take same space. That is monospace. Marquee means animated text. P means paragraph. Div means division or area. Span is inline area. That means area within the same tag. Address is address information, and pre for preformatted text. Pre for preformatted text. That means you can write text as you wish. Spaces will be considered. But in the other tags, no spaces will be considered. But here in this pre tag, all the spaces will be considered. When you press that, you can see here for preformatted text. You can write here and there, and all the spaces will be considered. You can see the deleted text and inserted text. Basically, why deleted text is used? To show that something has altered, edited. You can say old price is 1000, new price is 900. To show the change, price එක වෙනස් වුණා කියලා පෙන්නන්න. කලින් 1000යි දැන් 99. ඔය කීල්ස් එකේ එහෙම ගහලා තියෙන්නේ. කලින් 1000යි දැන් 990යි. වෙනස් වුණා කියලා පෙන්නන්න. You can use that. And let me use BR after each tag, bigger text. Because මේ වගේ වෙන line එකක් එන්නේ නැහැ. Therefore I have to use BR to go to the next line. BR actually break rule, which will explicitly say tell please go to the next line. Otherwise what will happen? This won't go to the next line. Actually P, div and all, it doesn't need different lines. So it will automatically mention those in the different lines. So you can see the output. Now it's your time. Please do the coding. Please do the coding as soon as possible. Metsani, have you done or not done? Completed?
In the last two.
So if you are getting any errors, please let me know, right? Errors, then I can help you correct that, because like without like moving without feedback for this kind of lesson is not really good, because I should know what is going on. So what is happening and all. So if you can give the feedback, so if you can tell me whether it's done or not, and if you can send me the link, especially when you're hosting this, if you can send me the link, then it's very easy to me to track what is happening there and what to check. And also I can do I can help you troubleshooting things. In mobile, yes, you can use login into the hosting account and then type the code, same thing. You have to open the code and write that machine. Same thing, you have to open this one and you can write the codes. So this file manager, basically. File manager, how to open file manager, I already said that. So you have to log into the 000 web host account, then move to the website and then select manage and then select the file manager, then upload files, and then you can move to this place, and there you can edit the code and write it there, and then you can preview to see the web page. That is how you do in mobile phone also. Right. The next part is of this. The next part is this white space insensitivity. White space insensitivity of HTML. Right, so that is very important. White space insensitive means if you write something like this, let's say I'm going to write something in the paragraph, hello, then next line, how, then I'm putting a you. I just want to display this as it is in my page. Hello, how are you? You can see. If I want to display this, if I'm trying to display this, you can see I'm getting only this. Hello, how are you? Only single space is considered. එක ස්පේස් එකයි යා ගණන් ගන්න. අනිත් ස්පේස් ගණන් ගන්නවත් නැහැ. මම ඊළඟ ලයින් එකට ගියා. ඒ කිසිම දෙයක් යා ගණන් අරගෙනවත් නැහැ. Hello, how are you? It's a single line. So this feature is called white space insensitivity. But we use in pre-tag, you can enforce the white spaces. Pre-tag use කරොත් enforce කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ space consider කරගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි pre-tag එක use කරන්නේ නැතුව ලිව්වොත් you can see it will not consider the white spaces. So HTML is called white space insensitive language. Please write down this. HTML is called white space insensitive language. Then please write how to enforce white spaces. How to enforce white spaces. I'm going to insert a label and write down, this will be more clear to you. Method number 1, you can use BR tag. That will, BR tag is an empty tag, which is a self-closing tag. So I'll explain what is empty tag next. So let me write that next. What is empty tag? So please write down this statement, and the first way is you can use this. And the second is you can use NBSP. So no need to write the singular medium note, but just write the English medium. You can use NBSP. Only write the English one, right? Okay, these are the ways of enforcing spaces. BR. BR එකෙන් ඊළඟ line එකට යනවා. Let's go into the next slide. And NBSP. NBSP එකෙන් තමයි space එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Space. So let's say you have indicated an NBSP, an NBSP, an NBSP තුනක් මෙහෙම දැම්මොත් that will add 3 spaces. Block quote is basically showing a quoted text. කොහෙන්ද උපුටා ගත්ත එකක් පෙන්නන්නේ. ඉඩ තියලා tag එකක් tab එකක් එහෙම දාන්න. You can do that with quoted text. Pre-tag, you saw that pre-tag is basically considering all the spaces. Center tag is a line in center, and P, H1 to H6, Marquee, div, HR tags are adding lines, adding new lines. And out of those, P and H1 to H6 tags are adding lines before and end of the line. So it is adding spaces even before and end. Again, කලින් සහ අගටත් මුලටයි අගටයි දෙපැත්තටම space. කියන්නේ H1 එක පටන් ගත්තොත් මේ බලන්න. මේ මුලත් හිස් අගත් හිස් දෙපැත්තෙම line දෙකක් හිස් තියන්න පුළුවන් යාළුවා. Please write down this, how to enforce white spaces. Right, this is what Metsani has sent, and others can also give a try. So it's good, Metsani, you have tried everything. Very good. So others, please give a try. So this is not difficult. In this level, you need to do this. Then only you can understand, right? So because HTML don't expect to write notes and all. So even though you write notes, so you will not be able to understand if you are not doing the practicals. So to understand and confirm your knowledge, you need to do the practicals. Right, the next thing is the empty tags. Empty tags. So please write subheading empty tags. These a normal tag, under that please write a normal element or normal element consist of opening tag, closing tag, and content. Empty elements are not having content and closing tag. Therefore, closing is done by mentioning the clause element, mentioning the / just after the opening tag name. Just after the opening tag names. You can view the examples. These are the examples. These tags are not having content, but normal tags, normal elements will have this P is opening tag, and then let's say hello world. And then you can see the P, same P, that is closing tag. So it has opening tag, content, and the closing tag. That is for normal element. So it has opening tag, content, and closing tag. That is for a normal element, but for empty elements not having any content, therefore the closing is done by self-closing. please draw this as well. Right, next is attributes. Next is attributes. So attributes, basically these are used to describe the text further. Attribute is a name value pair which is used to describe a tag. Right, attribute is a name value pair which is used to describe a tag. Right, so then please write down a tag may contain 0, 1 or more attributes, and it is mentioned inside the opening tag. It is mentioned inside the opening tag. Then you can write the syntax and also the example. Syntax and the example. Okay. Please write down quickly. Let's see how we can use this practically. Attributes. I hope you are writing now. If not, please write down quickly while I'm doing this exercise. So I'm going to use this font tag, same font tag here. So let's use it at the first instant here. Font, COLOR, 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 right? Not UR, COLOR. Say red. Then face means the type of the font, you can say Arial. Then size is the size of the font. Let's say the largest font size is 7. After that, if you mention 8, 9, 10, still it will get the size 7. 7 is the largest size, default size, but there are many ways of adding other font sizes. So let's say hello, I am in red. Save this. Let's go and preview the website. This is the Marsha's one, sorry. So let me preview the website and you can see the first instant, hello, I'm in red. So you can change the different things and see different features. Just change the different features and see. So let's see the sizes, different sizes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So in the fonts pute, the font size is basically reducing from 7 to 1. But in headings, heading is increasing from 1 to 6. Heading sizes, largest heading is heading 1. The smallest is heading 6. Largest font is size 7 and smallest font is size 1. So don't confuse it. You can see these are the font sizes. Right. So since I have not added any break rule, it's showing like this. And you can think of like you can change the font type, any font type. So let's say edit Or let's give another font, Roboto. So you need to remember the font names. This is Roboto font. And you can give times. This is times. And you can give Courier. It's Courier. So likewise, you can assign different fonts and see different colors, different fonts. You can see that. And the next thing that I'm going to add is Marquee. Marquee is animated text. Say Marquee direction up. I need to move up first. And I'll give a width of 300 and height of say 200. And I need the behavior to move up and down, which is alternate. Let's say my text is the Marquee, and you can see it's moving right here, moving up and down. So let's move, actually let's use BR to go to the next line, or you can use HR to have a horizontal ruler. Okay, now you can see it's moving up and down. And for HR also you can add different things. HR color, say HR color is green color 1, and size of the HR, let's say 200. Oh, the 200 is too much. Let's say size is 2 pixels. This is a horizontal ruler, and the width also you can give with, let's say 300. It's a short line. So likewise, you can control HR as well. Anything you can control using these attributes. So please practice it. I'll give you 5 minutes just to practice it quickly. I hope you have written the note, right? Note එක ලියාගත්ත නේද? Okay, practice it. I think the time is enough now. So I would like to give you a small activity, actually question, end of the day. So that is, please write down this as a question. Find all the attributes related to the tags we have discussed. Prepare a list with attribute name. Prepare a list with attribute name and attribute value. Prepare a list with attribute name and attribute value. Find all the attributes related to the tags that we have discussed and prepare a list with the attribute name and attribute value. In case of any error, you can report me. You can just let me know. So next day we will be discussing about HTML colors and HTML lists. And if time permits, we will be discussing about HTML colors, list, and tables. If time permits, we will be discussing all 3 topics. Right. Okay, with that discussion, so I'll be stopping from here. I'll be winding up my session. So please practice. Only Metsani has sent me the practice code. Others, please practice and send me the codes. Or if you are having any errors, please report me, then I can help you. Then good night. See you next week.
Good night, sir. Thank you, sir.